You got the vapor kit here again. I'm going to show you this setup now on this lawnmower. I finally got it the way I want to do it before I go have it tested at the emission testing center. Before, I was just drawing a hot air, but you can see that black T running up to the tank, and it was drawing warm air. Well, now I did something different, and this is going to really skyrocket the mileage on how many hours it can run. It could run a long time. Tom Ogle had it running for like 96 hours, and he had to put a fan on it because it was running so many hours that it was getting hot just from, no air going over it. If you notice, I got a copper coming out of the exhaust. It's running into the ammo box. And I got the exhaust over here. I got it welded up, and then I just put some red heated silicone around it. Over here, I've got my water vapor injection. Over here, I added a new vapor gas anti-backfire valve right in there. There's no way that even if it did backfire, it would not even begin to go through those screens. And before I start it up and show you guys, if you noticed in the last video, it was called Vapor Design with Wick on Lawnmower, I shot some readings on the temperatures while it was running. Now I had this thing running for about an hour, off and on, taking temperatures. And on the old conventional, before I heated this fuel up, I was getting a head temperature of 180 degrees. You can see it on the video. Spark plug temperature was 214 degrees. The exhaust pipe temperature coming out of the exhaust pipe was 321 degrees. Now since I've redone it and I'm heating the fuel up, causing it to vaporize, I get an exhaust temperature, which I will show you while it's running. The exhaust temperature went down to 98 degrees. Plug temperature was 120 degrees. Head temperature was 90 to 100 degrees. The fuel inside, when it's heating up at 120 degrees, it's actually vaporizing, and you can see the gas fumes, So I'm going to hook this to the tripod, and I'm going to start it up, let it run, and I'm going to show you the temperatures on it. Now the next video I put out will be in a station with an exhaust gas analyzers where they test cars and that. And I'm going to test this on vapor or fumes, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to have another lawnmower that's on regular gasoline, carbureted gasoline. And I'll show you the difference between the readings. Let me go ahead and start this up. right there, what you just seen me doing, when I raced it up real high, that wasn't because it was running lean. I throttled it up. I opened her wide open. One guy out there, and I won't mention his name because he knows who I'm talking about, he keeps saying, listen to the thing race wide open. It's going over 400 100 RPMs and blah, 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 because it's running lean. No, that's not the case. It ain't running lean. I shot the temperatures. You seen the temperatures? They're running a lot cooler. I'm telling you right now, this engine was supposed to have run on vapor. With this system, the way Tom Ogle heating the fuel up, it runs so much cooler. And you've seen how much cooler it runs, even with just that little water vapor injection system I got. All that's doing is pulling in some vapor from the water as it's bubbling. It's picking up water mist and just help cooling it, steam cleaning the piston. It actually cleans the engine too. You know, I still say, everybody that's out there saying, oh, it's running lean. No. I've run this engine too many hours, too many years, and if it was running lean, it would have burnt up a long time ago. You know, there's some people that just disbelieve it, and I feel sorry for them. Because if everybody thought the way they did and listened to what people said, well, it don't work, we'd still be in the dark ages. So the next video I will put out will be 2 lawnmowers being tested. One on gas, regular gasoline with a carburetor, and this one running on vapor, heated fuel. And then I'll show you the readings. But of course, you know, people that don't want to believe it, they won't believe it. So hey, no problem. Everybody, that's what makes the world go around. I just want to show you guys that it does work. And with this new system, heating the fuel, what they call cracking it, that's the way to go. Just before I go, I'll show you what I got. This is a system. Right here, what you see is this is when I first started up, it's initially full of vapor. Take that aside, take that vapor completely out. You can actually see the mist in there. Now, if you want to see it run without wicks, I'll show you. Said it yourself, it was running without a wick in there. I took it completely out. It's running on the heated fuel. And the fuel gets up to about, say I have to take a temperature reading. 100 degrees. That's all that gasoline is hot, heated up to for right now. 100 degrees, and it runs that lawnmower without a wick. You've seen it yourself. So like I said, the next video I put on, I'll show you the readings, because I'm going to take them both down and have them tested on a gas analyzer. So when I get it out, you'll see it. Then I can prove it to these non-believers. Favorite Kid, talk to you later.